Since the Stygian campaign is going too well, I'd like to enable all DLCs. But I just found out that Crimson Curse changes the difficulty, the name of the difficulty to Bloodmoon, which doesn't really make sense in terms of darkness, since Stygian is as dark as the underworld, and without a moon there's still the light from the stars, but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the hardest, darkest dungeon experience with the DLCs without knowing anything about them. And I'm going to condense it in as short a time as possible.
Remember, there can be no bravery without madness.
But no wiki allowed.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
First, we say bye to the tutorial ghost, definitely not a tent. Then we use the Crusader to fix the low light issue, try to stun and destroy the big one, and then I'm going to try to lower the torchlight to get a better reward.
Haunting the hearts of men.
The chest is trapped, but we get some heirlooms. Not much gold, of course. We're level 1, we got minus 5% crit melee skills, but not as bad as Kleptomaniac and God-Fearing that are on by default. Now let's collect the two other tutorial characters, Plague Doctor and Vestal. Rename everyone, ignoring the trinkets, even though we got a very spicy one. No way we can afford it first turn. They're too expensive, so I'm going to focus. I don't want to grind gold if it's possible. So let's get straight into the other tutorial. I'm packing very light because I know the mission seems always the same. 4 foods will be plenty. Find a shovel, use a shovel. We had blight.
Slowly.
No corpse when they are blighted or bleeding.
This is how a life is taken.
Find a key, we get bullied a bit by these cultists. Plague D is not doing too well, but we have a Vestal, so it's not a big deal. Also Highwayman can shoot from everywhere.
Faint hope blossoms.
Cut off the light
Secrets and wonders
and use
can
the
be
key we
found
got
in the
earlier.
most tenebrous corners of this
Got back
place.
to the other room and I tried to put the holy water directly into the item. Not how it works. Then we get our only hunger check right at the end. But we are not done because there's more treasure behind another obstacle and we just destroy these poor skeletons. Aside from a slight issue with the Vestal in position 2, which is not... It's very vulnerable over there, but we still have the buffer of the death door, so nothing to worrying. More treasure to kickstart our upgrade path. Not a good trinket, plenty of quirks, mostly bad ones. Thanatophobia for the Radiant one, easy mode to get scouting. And there's Sharpshooter, Sharp Lacker, get minus 5% HP. So negative quirks will be locked up and be very expensive. I never liked the circus, so not going to this one. The first random characters are Arbalest, Occultist, and Bounty Hunter. It's a very good start. Aside from the roll of the dice that is the cultist healing. It's the only death I had on Stygian. I got Infirm and Gothic. So basically plus 5% only with the occultist. The comet has distorted the rules of time and space far beyond imagining. Okay. One thing at a time. Farmstead will wait. Another short missions for the deeds and plus 5% crit on the highwayman. Packing light again. Hopefully I won't pay for it. We got a lucky scouting, not a lucky layout. First heal is good. Second not so much. And got reinforcement. Kept stunning, so I didn't want to end. Open the sarcophagus. Always bring keys. Everyone is targeting Mon Mower. We have no way of avoiding that yet. Here we go. Paranoid.
The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Affliction. Death awaits us all. Here we go again. 0 HP's heroes not dead. A death door. More gambling. But this battle is over. A bit of food brings the cultist out of danger. For now. And the spiders know who to target. And mark. And miss? I wish I knew the attack chances. I wonder if they're on the wiki, but not looking at that until I've beaten the game.
Another one falls.
First death roll. And lived. So after this horrible experience, for how much will you heal? 10. Not bad, but there's the Arbalest buff, of course. The gamblers will survive to see another day. Let's try the stack of books. Nope. Illness. From a book. Okay. Someone read the name of the rose. Not a great mission, but
The shifted
we survived,
corridors
I
and
guess.
sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Not a bad team. A bit squishy with 3 rookies. Mosquitoes have come from a DLC.
Have their dreadful reunion.
And week 3 we get a bounty full of bounty hunters. Fated. But how fated? How much? We want numbers. Also more complicated quirks. And the ability that I wanted without a jester. That looks very good. Time to start investing.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine.
I don't think I want to keep more
Madness.
Just too bad. I want to use the tavern because it requires portraits, which I need over here.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal
Starting with this,
arithmetic of
in
combat.
place of the useless bleed against skeletons. These are all good. Might as well unlock the mark for later. We cannot afford the blacksmith yet, unfortunately. That's why I was going for deeds. Then going for more deeds. Probably not ready for a medium. I'm going with the short. Might as well unlock the healing just in case. Don't need to bring extra food. Here we go, scouting. And we could avoid 2 battles. Going this way. Got our first journal page. Fate Fighter is happy.
Eradicated.
Marking paid off. Still too much stress already.
Their formation is broken.
That's why you want finishing for the 3rd position. Now time to heal. Dodge Stone. Eldritch Altar. I'm guessing holy water, if I remember correctly. Yes. Oh, perfect. So this says minus 10% HP. Minus 10% damage when HP was below 50% is gone. So this Fate Fighter will be our main bounty hunter. The blood. So now we start collecting it, not just leaving it on the ground. As soon as they mark, we are in trouble. And they dodged. That could have killed them all.
Another one falls.
Don't need 18. Okay. Few of torches. To get nothing. Last battle apparently.
The horror.
The horror. Having only 6 HP. That stress is good. 1 HP.
A decisive pummeling.
1 HP.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeyman.
And more rewards. Not very useful. The mission is done.
Feel familiar?
Even more unholy slayer than it already was. Unfortunate stress at the end though. It's week 4.
She has paid dearly for her freedom.
New week, new DLC I guess.
And deserves better than this place.
And we get a better shield breaker. A clumsy antiquarian. Useless plague doctor. And a scared houndmaster. Some stress heal is better than nothing. Will save us some money. And we get our first boss with a very worrying trinket from some DLC. Curse Craving. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going for the deeds and trying the new character, the Shield Breaker, on an easy wield mission. Waiting for better recruits. A bit of a longer name, but I think I get the point. Forward and then back. For this I will unlock Point Blank Shot. Straightforward map. Basic equipment. Should we dig up a grave? Maybe I shouldn't have
Victim
dug
to
up
the spreading
the thing.
corruption.
No shovels. And no bottles. Not again. Actually, not again. Clear mark. Clear mark? Oh, not on herself. Great. Same pale. Not enough. 1. I knew I should have dug the grave.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
The light goes down a bit and everything is much harder. Come on, 3 dodges. Finally.
Annihilated.
And they got rabies. Minus 10 accuracy plus 15% down. So the right character is not too bad.
Confluence of skill and purpose.
Just heal for enough. That was gross.
Obliterated.
Vengeance. Thankfully that was the last battle. 2 more rooms. And I should have left. Actually, can I leave? Yes. Ooh, 30 stress. I never tried that. 30 stress to everyone, but yeah, at this point I have to leave because of the extra stress. That was unfortunate. Didn't know I could spawn so early and in another place.
But one that must be fought.
I think I only fought in the ruin. I got to level 2.
Awash in blood and delusion. He bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Okay, that's the flagellant. Need to learn how to use this. Week 5. More Crusaders. Highwayman Abomination. Okay, not much variety. I think we can say bye to Moonmower.
Useless.
There's nothing I really want, so why not try Farmstead, the new character, the balance squad, and hope for the best. Wait, we don't bring food or torches?
Blight had struck the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate.
Seems safe enough for now. What is this? Celestial Cornerstone, the central fixture in a carefully constructed barrier around the farmstead. Maybe I shouldn't have opened that. Definitely shouldn't have opened that. Farmstead Miasma. Huh. Plus 10% healing received, plus 10% stress. Monster wave and respawning. Despicable reinforcements. Oh, is this an endless dungeon? You can retreat with no penalty at any time. Meter measure your might and ambition. Fill it by defeating monsters. Crystalline aberration. But after learning about the exploding rocks, and when the occultist started healing for more than 3, everything went fine. A bit too long, but it's a tutorial for an endless dungeon, so I understand the point. And then we need to kill the miller, but not too interested in that. Instead, the thing from the stars roams here this week. You might encounter it, so that's very worrying. So I made everything harder by opening the farmstead's door. Anyway, week 6 is off to a bad start with Thrusting Hope leaving in search of a Holy Vision and less effective stress reduction activities, which I'm guessing another DLC. Might be the same as the Flagellant actually, the Crimson Court. Now I regret upgrading the Cloister, but we can trade heirlooms, not using the bus right now. And I have no idea what these are for. Now the old conundrum. Attack or defense? I'm going with the best form of defense. That's attack. They're going to wait for the rest, but we're ready to tackle a medium missions. We unlocked Survivalist with the Sanitarium, and they haven't used the crests here either, but there's only one thing I need for a medium mission is prevent ambush. And it's also time to start with the Sanitarium. Should have done earlier, since we have plenty of money. Start with the Dark Gambler. Oh, this is where I spent the other crests. Saving more gold. Maybe it wasn't worth it. We'll see. I'm actually going to use that only on Pearson Patch, because I'm not sure if I want to keep the Radiant one, Kleptomaniac, and a lot more problem. I'm interested in the Chirurgeon's Charm, which is much more useful than it seems, since the game likes to round up. 1 plus 15% is not 1, but becomes 2. Usually you round down up until 1.5. Brilliant start. Way too much stress, unfortunately, on the rookie immediately. And he answered well. Become virtuous.
Anger.
I think that's the first time a rookie came virtuous. This could have gone very bad. Ragtag party just filling a slot with an afflicted person. I think should be fine for now on. And after howling for a while, that will help, plus, I guess, medicinal herb. So we are good. And after nothing happened, we almost got to 0 HP on the Vestal. So it's time to put her in the right spot. And camp, I guess. We need another buff. First camp, I bought this ability to avoid the ambush. And then I'm guessing, not sure about religious, how it works. Guessing the Crusader is a religious character, I don't know. So let's try this. I think we'll need more extra damage from the Arbalest. And after some scouting, the final battle is this. Dodged. Haven't been perfect. Yeah.
Annihilated.
Easy enough. I didn't cut off the light. Take a look at the last
Be gone, fiend.
room. There wasn't much.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Week 7. Viper Enthusiast is on a hot streak, refuses to leave a gambling hall. Great. Plague D has gone a personal vision. Did they buff the chances of going away and the DLC? The first playthrough there was nothing like this. At least Thrusting Hope has returned. Now we have Antiquarian Grave Robber. Still not the ones I want. And I don't like any of the rewards aside from this mission, which has something that can destroy us, probably. So I'm bringing in 2 rookies and see how it goes. Not too worried about losing these guys. And they haven't bought any new skill for the new recruits, so they're a bit useless, but if the mission goes bad, we can just dismiss them.
Back to the pit.
Very good start. And this is the thing that appears only
Seize this momentum.
with the Antiquarian. A bit too close for comfort, but now I can do this and get back the HP. And if I use medicinal herbs, I think we can remove the debuff.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And that was the fastest quest I ever had. So I can test if it's trapped like this. Maybe. No, it was trapped anyway. Okay. No scouting and 85 stress. I think it's better to leave at this point. The rookies survived. Need to think of better names. I call them Gold Digger and Grave Digger, but Grave Digger not as funny. Also added an H that Punisher and Suffer at the same time. And that's bad, but that's very good. Is this going to end at some point? But it's week 8. And everyone is back. See, we get finally the Man-at-Arms, but with questionable quirks. I guess it's the downside of having good quirks over here. So we really needed that, but do we have the money? But first let's take a look. And I got this on the other campaign, and I thought it was very good, then I realized that stun is very helpful. We could convert for the armor, but I don't think we need it against the first boss. I think we're strong enough, so I'm bringing Viper Enthusiast just to test it out. The other 3 should carry. And with this trinket, I think the second team with the Arbalest
Mastery over life and death
and the
was
Bounty
chief
Hunter
among
would
my
be
early pursuits
quite
as a
good.
twitch in the leg of a dead rat. A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
But we are pretty mad. Scouting, and we find bandits in the ruins, okay. And this blocks absorb 100% of the physical damage, okay. 32% crit, I cannot pass up. But he got the crit. Now let's start distressing. 1.15 is equals 2 apparently. In this game, so the crit went for 4. Definitely a weird way to approximate. Always round up. Okay, we got a map and there's nothing on this side. Is that always a rule? The boss spawns farther away from the start. And also I found out extra torch power. Does this do anything? Yes. Well, didn't need it. Double stress healer. You're doing very good. And Kleptomania never triggered this time. Yeah, I wanted to replace him just because of the bad quirks, but traps are just stress here, so now. Oh, a new thing, new curio. Easy battle. Unless they dodge.
Decimated.
Try to keep up.
Exposed to
Counter
a killing
crit.
blow.
This is bad.
Quickly the tide turns.
We're doing so well. 2 crits destroyed the shield breaker. Guess we needed the extra HP for this one. Yeah, I wanted to use Serpent's Way,
Press
but of course
disadvantage.
wasn't expecting
Give them
this.
no quarter.
Another crit. Let's start healing.
Their formation is
Ooh, we got minus 20% stress. And also earlier we got plus 5% protection from an Iron Maiden. I tried multiple items, so let's investigate. Oh, well, should have waited. That would be great if we didn't have to camp down.
rats in a maze.
I wanted to do a zealous speech, but I think we are going to play it safe with this. Move the mortality debuffs. Probably wasn't necessary, but
As the
the
fiend
first
falls,
riposte.
a faint hope blossoms. Eradicated.
Okay, that wasn't necessary. Nothing up there. More rubble over here. And now,
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners
not
of this
great
place.
actually. Let's hope here. Okay, not bad. More brigands. Took the wrong turn somewhere. 32.5% chance. Didn't crit. 1 HP, of course. Okay, we're a bit low on HP, but I don't want to use the food in case there is another check at the end, so let's hope for the best. 27.5 chance to crit.
Obliterated.
Didn't need it. And armor piercing might mean that it ignores protection. Okay, that went well, but not enough time to...
Ghoulish
Yeah.
horrors.
Not touching that. First time that kleptomania triggered and very much harmless. And I got an illness even though I had the block. That's unfortunate. Definitely need to remove that. Thankfully a crit healing should fix our issue. And tetanus, great. Just before the final boss. Never been so unlucky with the maggots. That's very bad. Okay, no anger check, so we are good. Yeah, I needed one more for the stress eater, but yeah, didn't need at all. In the end, should be fine aside from the horrible illnesses. The boss was in the farthest away.
Fierce.
Also,
Nightmare made material.
I wanted to change one skill, but it's fine. Missed, but still got the thing, the buff. 9 to 70. Not bad. Now we can move back and forth. Perfect. Okay.
Grievous
Ooh, crit
injury.
riposte. Yeah, without the illness that would be so easy. 2 HP. Crit heal might save us, huh? From the death door. Okay, let's try this again. We got a crit. Lowered enough HP on turn 4, not too bad. Could be better. It's big attack. Now we can destroy them. Lot of stress, unfortunately. You're almost done. Missed. Not enough. I mean, 30 stress is not too bad. I was thinking of saving gold, of course, so I wanted as few stress as possible. As little stress as possible. 82% chance to hit with the illnesses. Should I cut the light?
With no
Yes.
living sinew to
Yes.
actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
Don't know if it's worth it. It's changing anything.
These
but
nightmarish
2 commons,
creatures can be
unfortunately.
felled.
For
They
dodge
can
is
be
very good.
beaten.
Ranged, I mean, minus 15 accuracy, so I could use it. We got the plus 25% damage on the bounty hunter. And a lot of illnesses to fix. That was very unlucky at the end of the dungeon. Okay. Radiant one has so many quirks that at this point I'm hoping that a new one will replace a bad one. Also, it's a perfect... Yeah, I've tried to do this so I could do one more level 1 boss with these two. First boss is done.
Fresh
Still
spirit to
mosquitoes.
some.
Week 9,
Memory to me.
I forgot to place people in the sanitarium. Okay. Need to worry about that. And now we can actually, yeah, before I forget,
In the end,
do this.
every plan
Oh, this is a
relies
DLC
upon a
perk.
strong arm
Natural.
and tempered
Extra
steel.
buff when wearing no trinkets. Huh. And finally we got a Hellion with Beast Eater but Fear of Eldritch. And here we go. Oh, now the thing is over there. And this is the perfect mission. 5 deeds and a useful trinket that we already have. But it's still great because many heroes heal for 1 and with this become 2. Time to fix the Beastmaster's fear of beasts.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
And the Red Plague. Cannot use too much of these crests. On the last campaign, I didn't have any issue with crests, but now they seem to appear as a reward for DLCs. I don't know if it's random, but yeah, we only get them here. So I guess need to do Courtyard soon, but first... Oh. Only the Lash for me. I should have guessed. So we have the same... The trait Flagellant on the Man-at-Arms I need to remove, but I cannot remove the Flagellant of the Flagellant, so yes, here it goes. Upgrades done. Should be an easy mission preparation of for the Hag. Minimum supplies to be safe and ready to train the Hellion. 10 supplies
With loot.
from one carcass. Bring less supplies and wield. So we have Curious for 4 extra dodge on these two. And let's add 5. We get to 26 and 24. Got the perfect thing for these two. Only 6. But even the power of the Iron Swan was enough. Huh? That was unfortunate. 1 and 2 HP. Dodge doing its work. And they marked the perfect one. Mark and destroy. Well, aside from the protection, unfortunately. 1 HP again. I forgot to cut the lights, but we got probably the best uncommon trinket I've ever seen. Plus 15 dodge if torch moves 75. And I think I want that on the occultist. Left empty room just in case we got something. Just 2 slimes, but if they reproduce we're in trouble. More slimes and another chest. Huh? Too late. Okay, just 1. I've got just the thing for this. Oh, both resisted. 78% is not great. Okay, can I? Yes.
Heroes
Probably
may
too
indeed
late.
stalk
And we
these
got
shadows, but
not
yonder,
great
glint
stuff.
of gold.
The deeds are definitely help.
Wealth beyond
Okay,
measure.
a rare antique in a beast
Awarded to the
carcass. I like
brave
that.
and-
The torch is going out much faster than I expected. I might have miscounted, but acolytes lowering the thing. Definitely shouldn't have cut the torch for the chest. I'm going to use camping to bring the torch up. Distress. And I'm tempted to use the Rebel, but -5 accuracy. That's right. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Also, we don't have... cannot stop the ambush. Also, battle trance. And tracking, I guess. Yeah, I should have bought more skills, but they are very expensive. Oh, definitely should have bought... Yeah, produce a random trinket. That would have been... It paid for itself if you have room. Let's see how it goes.
The match is
Perfect.
struck.
No
A
ambush.
blazing
Now we'll
star
see
is born.
-5 accuracy if it destroy us. The acolyte again. That would destroy their torchlight. Collect the bounty. Minimum roll was enough. Plus 8 accuracy. Please destroy. Perfect. That's why we want Iron Swan.
Impressive.
Here we go. That's why we want the dodge. Good. Let's then remove the -5 accuracy. Almost the wrong character. Ooh, it's a lot. Ooh, we got more torches and an antique for some reason.
Waiting to be spent.
Is this the... Yeah, bundle. No more battles. Unfortunately, we end up with some empty slots because the battles were all at the beginning, but I could have gone up there if I brought a few more torches. I shouldn't have cut the light when I didn't have enough torches. The plus side, we have basically zero stress thanks to the party at the campsite. Still, 14,000 is not too bad. Of course, thanks to the antiquarian. Lurker, I guess if we get the very rare trinket with the low light. Our goth Barbie over here. She's a barbarian, but also has a skull as a belt. All about blood, bloodthirsty. Accuracy and crit versus human. That's very good actually for the bounty hunter. Oh no. Extra damage and crit and accuracy on Gold Digger. They've been great on anyone else.
Curiosity.
Cornerstones. The resurrection of a ramshackle Hamlet has lured brave artisans and merchants.
Road to damnation.
District buildings. Oh, this is another DLC thing. You may construct buildings. They're expensive, provide unique bonuses. Week 10, we have access to the district. Like that the first building is a monument with no purpose except proclamation of one's dedication. But these are long-term projects. They require a lot of stuff. Even character specific. Anyway, we are at 1/10 our allowed time on Bloodmoon, and Punish Shuffler Bloodletting was a bit too effective. Recover under stress. Okay. No leper still, no jester, but more man at arms. This one likes the dark. What is this? Plus 20 stress when idle in town for a week. Why? Why did they add this quirk? Can I remove the DLC and go back to the other campaign? And now we get the hag with this. Not my favorite reward. I guess a low HP Crusader wouldn't be bad actually. And after spending way too much money on upgrades, we are ready. The only question is when to use the dog
I
treats.
had collected many
Will I
rare,
remember
and my
to use
work
them?
was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated
Yeah, the
calls
hag is
to
what
the house.
happens when you bother the narrator. Symmetric map, so I'm guessing the hag can be here or here. That's why you bring a couple of bandages. Probably not worth it, considering the inventory space. Scouting, and we get our first secret room? Yes, that's very helpful. Can I holy water on this? Yes. Early rise. I was hoping to remove Bad Healer, but instead I got +2 speed if torch above 75, not bad. More scouting, and the secret door disappears for a second when there's more scouting. Got rabies, great. Actually could help, but 23% chance of crit.
Destroyed.
Didn't need it. Rabies not too bad. Yep, I should have done protection. Now we're good. Need to heal. I don't have healing because I thought first battle, don't need healing. Didn't even need the block.
Confidence
So my plan was to go here, let the torch go lower, okay,
Be carried home.
and now we can cut the light.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Ooh, 3,500. So the DLCs have made the path between dungeons longer or shorter, depending.
Executed
And
with
I still forgot to equip the healing. Great. Don't need it. Fungal artillery again, but this time they are surprised. I wanted to do this.
a singular
Not
strike.
bad, not bad. The snake's neck is always exposed. Oh, these are Eldritch. Good thing that I kept the -20% stress over here. Oh, I saw that we weren't doing enough damage, and I remember the treats.
Press this
Perfect
advantage.
with the treats.
Give them no quarter.
13% crit.
Continue the onslaught.
Okay,
Destroy
couldn't have gone better. Actually, couldn't have gone better. Sometimes you get lucky. I forgot to bring the
them to
shovels.
the spreading corruption.
Oh,
Malformed with misintent.
please scouting. Yes. Oh, is this perfect? I really forgot the shovels. Can't believe I did that. But we managed to avoid 2 battles thanks to the scouting, so we should be fine. Wish I could use a torch. Also camping. First non-nighttime ambush, then no stress. Extra accuracy and damage. Works well with rabies. And against the hag, we could use +25% extra damage, but with the shield breaker that I brought just just to fill a slot, but ruins a bit the Hellion's plan. So let's just fix my previous mistake, bring in the shovels.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength
What is
to
this?
follow it.
Okay, no nighttime ambush apparently didn't matter because the Shieldbreaker is scarred from past trauma. You must navigate a series of 7 flashback battles while camping. Okay. I don't think I have anything against stealth at the moment. Hopefully the first battle is easy. 29. Great.
Such
Okay.
a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I was expecting this.
Well struck.
Will it ruin the boss run though? Death door.
Breath from becoming
Brilliant.
unwound.
Never bringing you again. Wait, what? I didn't mean to run actually because I think we could have won. Just wanted the protection. 6 damage for 4 rounds? Okay, game. Well, not much I can do but press on. And the last battle before the boss. Can we heal?
As life ebbs,
Not really.
terrible vistas of emptiness
guess I know for next
reveal
time.
themselves.
Game sure loves its surprises. At least he's dodging. 91 stress.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Perfect block, but not the stress. Eh? She's selfish now. At least we are done with the rest. Got the stun, we can keep healing, but not great.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, not really, narrator. Ancestor. At least we can eat something. They almost forgot to change. It's crucial to have Iron Swan here. That's why I brought her. Well, as ready as we'll ever be.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
I wish to put this Shieldbreaker in the pot. She deserves it. And now I cannot use my moves because I would stand in front of the Hellion. Yeah, I should have brought... Why did I want the Shieldbreaker? Just to try, of course. Okay, first... Yeah, it doesn't fix the quest thing. 30!
Ground quakes.
Okay, maybe you can do it. Oh, I forgot about... yeah, we need to break the cauldron to bring the man-at-arms. But oh well, I dodged. 31% chance to crit, 80% to hit, unfortunately. Oh, I should have used the herbs to remove the debuff. Strike the pot. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to. Almost done. I know it comes out when he's at 0 HP, so I'm not worried.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Yeah. Maybe I should have worried. Almost. No! Ooh, dodged.
Unbalanced.
Maybe I should have worried. And now I cannot use the... Great.
The blood quickens.
Or probably could have killed actually with the arbalest. And I cannot heal from there. Probably go for the mark. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Can you finish it off? No, of course not. Why are you not blighting? 110% chance to blight, no? Oh, 50. 50-50. Okay, can you finish it off? 80%.
The wood is still poisoned. The way is still blocked.
And I should have cut the light.
Less people will be eaten.
And useless charms. But we survived, that's the important part. So, not thanks to the Shieldbreaker. Good thing that we got the secret room. Huh? In the end, don't need to waste money for stress recovery apart from the Shieldbreaker. Not a fan on this quest, this DLC. Obsessed with paranormal. Plus 20% damage if HP above 99%. Interesting. Anyway, we put a stop to the cannibalistic ways of the evil hag. And week 11. Let's see what we get. Finally a jester, we're missing only the leper. I could increase the size, but...
He will be laughing still. at the end.
I like the line for the jester. But I think I want to do this. 2 more. Not using the busts. I don't think they are as important. And of course here, the portraits, I want to upgrade the guild first. It's between these two that have the same... I like the plus 10% scouting chance actually. I guess more chance to get a secret room. Unfortunately no ways of preventing item ambush. But I like the scouting chance. And yeah, I don't have crests for this. Using every now and then, yeah, definitely missing some new mechanic. Why do you want plus 40 stress? But I want this. Oh yes, you. Great. I like the crests, but silencing the crypts, I don't think it's worth it for 5 crests. Instead here, maybe we find a stack of 12, if you're lucky. So let's try to gather medicines. Don't forget a shovel with a grave robber that I renamed Bone Scrounger. More appropriate, I think. Not a convenient map. Need to go back. Unless we get some super scouting, I guess. I should have thought a bit more about the forward movement of these guys, but oh well. Of course the jester is mostly for distressing. Scouting, but it's not enough. But quest location anyway. Okay, we already got 2 quest location. Hopefully we don't need to go down there. Quest location, Chirurgeon Sacha. Yes. So 2 battles and an obstacle, but no quest. Oh, I got the tutorial about traps because I moved too close. Instead, before I would just click from the distance, so the tutorial never got the tutorial. I don't know why they need to eat that much food, but my last campaign it wasn't like this. Is this the DLC? That yes, Bloodmoon difficulty. Was hoping for some carcass, of course. But jester. Got them up. Okay, so the quest ends here. We can ignore most of the battles. Perfectly managed on the stress side with the jester, saving us a lot of money. It's a bit risky, HP wise, of course. And another one. Not much in the way of treasure, unfortunately. Sometimes the tree is just a tree. Are we done? Yes. Ooh, and we got the secret door. Not even need camping, actually. Should I do camping with 4 food? Don't think so. And there's another obstacle over there, so I think our run ends here. The secret door. Okay, our inventory looks kind of empty, so let's move forward. Hope for some food. Nope. But I guess let's do the battle first and then go back to the secret room. Well, the idea was to use this and then harvest, of course. But the debuff, bleed the debuff, but yeah, it was too far away, so they could work together, but in different positions, I guess. They both want to stay in position 3. Don't know if they have enough HP to stay in position 2. Wow, 300 gold. I should have cut the light, but still. We have removed disease and a lot of stress removal, but yeah, we don't really need it. We only have 4 food, so let's just leave. Yep, perfect. If I had camped, I would have got extra stress. Where is the secret? Okay. Hopefully this will save the run, no? Yeah. Definitely worth it. I guess we don't need the firewood anymore. Perfect mission, I guess. If only I didn't spend so much time preparing. The gold, I mean. Gold and time. It's good for the next one. Okay, not good at all. Nervous Bleeder. This is very good, actually. And Caregiver Convention. First event we found. Free Sanitarium. Also, those were rookies, yeah. 2 rookies, no stress. Can we get a leper? No, we cannot. The only question is which one? And also, can we afford an expansion? We have so many busts that I'm going to do this even though it's probably a bad idea. And of all the good quirks, I want to make Fate Fighter the ultimate Maddenslayer. And I guess we want to throw this one away. I want to be a better person. I wish I could cure Creeping Cough though, but he's already here. And I'm not going to cure Rabies, since she has so high percentage to it. Hopefully it won't be a bad idea. Low Light Jester. We We have the Brigand 8 Pounder here, but with a friend. I'm not sure if it's random, but seems the best rewards are over here. The critical dice are back, and this is would be a first long mission with a great reward, but yeah, there's the thing. So why not pick up the weakest, the lowest number members and the Crimson Court DLC character and try to face the new zone with the crest that we really need to expand our roster. Peach soaked the torch. I thought for a second that it was like the endless thing. Instead, no, it seems a normal mission. Well, it says short, so I'm not bringing too much, but I'm a bit worried.
The courtyard and gardens
What the
surrounding
objective?
the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs.
The courtyard
were
had been
hosted
sealed for
here under
uncountable
the
years.
stars. Our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
Into the mud seems a better
Soaked and
fate
sinking,
than
these
that
stone
out
terraces
to
and
rot.
sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry.
So plus stress minus bleed resist.
well-remembered regret.
And now I really wish they didn't get Nervous Bleeder. But I brought the Plague Doctor especially because of the Nervous Bleeder, so if user claims, apparently we'll need the Plague Doctor a lot. Oh, and again I packed too much for nothing. Short mission. Heap of peculiar bones and dusty sinew litters the floor. I think it was holy water with the normal bones. Nope, of course it doesn't work. Okay, well, wasn't worth it. The same. I think the bandage is more expensive. 150. Okay. Manservant to help us. Huh? Pushing, stress, mark, everything. Still, I don't want to transform. Bloodsucker. So the mosquitoes in the background are very annoying. Hopefully they'll go away
Decimated.
after this mission. Okay, let's transfer the mark. Perfect. Let's punish it. So he has low bleeding protection. That's enough.
For death by inches.
So yeah, there's no torch. Oh, yeah, 2 rounds from the... I forgot that the buffs remain after the battle. The turn is not yet done. Okay, so the torch has different use. I wish it didn't let me use it, but where are the 3? So it was a trap. All 3 pitch soaked torch in the same place. It's a waste. Should I lunge immediately? Yeah, I could have used the bleeding team. Now that I know. 31. Do you still... Oh, so we moved... it was so close, this battle, that we kept the extra damage. Yeah, not a great team, just... Also, yeah. This, I bought the stun, but not very helpful. Predigestion. And I think we can... I was hoping could use Blight, but they seem to be resisting, so...
As the fiend falls,
Crit. He resisted something. A new symbol. Crimson Curse. Well, that was it. One of your heroes, the Crimson Curse, not like the other diseases, can be cured in the sanitarium. Oh, we need to use the blood, but there might be other ways to cure it. Okay, so that's what we need. Why you need the blood, I guess. It's not a horrible debuff, minus 10 max HP, but plus 1 speed.
great is the
This
weapon
one
that
is
cuts on
dead,
its
only
own.
the mosquito. Sycophant. Are you the one that does the thing?
Their formation
There we
is
are.
broken. Maintain the
Oh, I
offensive.
cannot cut the light here. to get the blood. Okay, so what if I do this? Wait, it's not the end? Oh, okay, so I didn't waste all the resources. It's just that we cannot see the map. Okay. That's definitely a higher level of difficulty. They thought about everything to try to improve on Stygian without making it more unfair. There's only one direction for now. Throbbing cocoons, shifting and bulging organisms hide behind translucent walls. Yeah, stick your hand in it. Maybe I'll test that at the end of the dungeon. Sycophants. But they have the same name, but they're different. Also a new species, bloodsucker. Okay. Oh, they heal. Absorb health. Okay, they need a stun.
Give them no quarter.
Should probably heal the Plague Doctor. Oh, it's restoration. Okay, I think it still applies after the battle, right? Doesn't go away. And now I'm using the panda. So we should be fine for a while. Not a problem, these two mosquitoes, only worried about the sickness. Is this... Oh, proof of that a much grander structure once stood in this swamp. Sometimes it was in the background, basically. How long is this dungeon? It says short. Can we get a secret room over here? Oh. Okay, one quest location. At least we got scouting, but not the end yet. But Plague Doctor got stunned.
This is how a life is taken.
Not how I imagined this fight to go, but at least no illnesses. This tree is a drinking problem. And another one. I think it's not worth it. Oh, I should use the torches. Not much I can do. Oh, more scouting. Yeah, I forgot. These don't appear, so... It's the worst possible setup. So I guess since there's no two rooms over here, we know that this is the end. With a curio, but a quest location over here with a button. I didn't notice the 16 dodge. Thankfully, it worked. It's very weird not having to use the torch. One more. Damned Fountain. Okay. From some damnable source. Craving the blood. One of the infected heroes has a thirst which can only be satisfied with the blood. Feed them or they may begin to weaken. Oh, this goes down. Okay. I want to try... Oh, I already tried medicinal herbs. Do I want to use it? Also, can I use it? Yeah, technically I could use it on other stuff. And we have no idea where the other one is. Great. So this one was shorter. Yeah, only accuracy. It's not terribly helpful. Still, 23% chance to crit is not bad. Plague Doctor is not very helpful. Needs to go first. Plague Doctor is great in a very specific situation. What are you doing? Guarding? Okay. Not too scared about that. Let's buff. And then hopefully destroy next turn. How much do is it? 40% stun. Resisted. I can smell their blood. Yeah, all this damage it should have taken. So it's like an affliction. I must have the blood. It's not just the minus 10%, it's also more stuff. Huh? Also, the Chirurgeon's Charm, I don't think it works with Reclaim. Non-servant in front. Huh? I could have transformed this fight, but now I got the 2 stuns, so not an issue. For the crit, too late. How should I do this? 1 HP and this. If it comes his turn, we are dead. Well, it's a death door. Yeah, I really needed to go below 40%. Oh, I can transfer, right. Perfect. Transfer the blight. And they cannot do anything. Great. Maybe I should have transformed actually. I knew this would be a bad team, but yeah, I don't want the Crimson Curse on any of my good ones. I wish I could stab the Flagellant to make it go below 40%. They don't want to attack him. I guess, yeah, we can use it with transferring Blight. What is this? Hooded Shrew. Mysterious figure, not fully human, not fully insect, kneels here on the ground. Do you want blood? Yes.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yeah, not great, but still. If you have room, a good money. Yeah, they definitely changed the dungeons. So what is this shape? That's much more interesting, but yeah, without knowing what's there. I guess now it better recreates the stress of being there. And there's a monster.
Unnatural and abhorrent.
Okay. Cat tail. 200 dodge, so we cannot do anything. Oh, different herbs with 120 HP. Wait, is this a boss? Battle. So we can run and go back over here. Probably. Yeah, 131. Could try to stun, but yeah. 2 HP. I think it's going to work. Let's try.
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Okay, now we got the scouting. And the quest location is after. Ah, well, we are dead. Or we can leave. It took 30. I thought that since we were in the spot there was nothing, but yeah, the scouting is after the battle. So maybe we can go around. I doubt that. Do we have any chance? Drinking the blood has a terrifying effect on the hero. They crave violence. Okay, so that's good. It becomes a buff. Huh? Yeah, I don't think we can take him down, but yeah, that was very unfair to put the quest behind the crocodilian. Alright, I cannot even lounge. Okay, it's a good start, but yeah, 131.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay, we got 200. Stalwart! That's good, but I don't think.
Of chaos, but not this one. Not today.
And we still are above 40. That's unfortunate. There's no point in trying to hit these ones. Okay, so I can do this to get less stress, but otherwise you cannot do anything. I don't think I even bought the ability to bait. Oh, it moves? Lurking fear. Okay, that's very helpful actually. I mean, I don't have much of a choice. I could try to stun, but it's a 50-50. He dodged, so everything was pointless. Can use this, just extra accuracy. Let's try to buff our best damage dealer and then we try to stun next turn. If only I could blight it, I would get the extra damage. 714. Probably not worth it. Yeah, this is a higher crit chance. Swarming corruption. Yeah, for a short mission, this is just too strong. Now I can use healing, but on whom? Guess she has. Yeah, she could go invisible, but cannot even use exsanguinate. Yeah, I didn't bite because I wasn't expecting to have someone backline with these two. But I'm going to heal Grave Robber, but now I cannot heal much anymore. Okay, not a problem. That's a problem. I like to go for the stun, but I think I need to remove the... Yeah, I could have... I had the second healing stone. This one. Courtyard's Charm. But, yeah, it would be a much better thing. 5 is not enough. With the extra damage. Oh, he has 20% protection. Yeah, we needed something to mark and remove the protection. Yeah. Submerge. Are you coming closer? No. Plus 35 dodge. Great. Guess I can use the minus stress.
Time to perform beyond one's limits.
Apex Predator, we barely survived. Heal me. Okay, now... Yeah, now he's kissing the beast. Also, he's Alpha Crustacean. Yeah, if only the quest location was here. I wonder if it's on purpose. It's random. Yeah, I don't have enough healing. I need him to hit this one instead. Let's try to buff the beast. Oh, the dodge is gone. Perfect. Oh, he has the... I should have moved the... Courtyard's Charm is over here. I should have moved over there. Of course. Wasn't expecting so much resistance. Well, let's try Punish, but yeah, 50% resist Blade. If I knew it would come closer, then I could have used this to debuff. Try lunging and going back. Hopefully I have time. Perfect. Okay, now that I'm position 3, it targets this one. Still not enough. Huh? Rapturous, okay.
The mind cannot hope to withstand such an assault.
Oh, I don't have any more buffs, so I don't have many options. I can move forward, but I was hoping that she would go first. Masochistic. Yeah, should have...
Injury.
Okay, so it
No short supply.
transformed back, which is not good. At least I can try stunning. Now you get the crit that I do the stun move. Okay. Then gone worse. Shadow Fade. And he's going back. But he's not destroying us yet. So yeah. The one that needed to get hit didn't get hit. Unfortunately. At least now we got the bleeding. There's a throw dagger now. How much damage? 8 to 15. Did it run away? Yeah. It go away? No. The buff from the Plague Doctor I think is still there.
Impressive.
Finally, 22. Okay, can we survive this? 42. Okay. So 58 chance to hit, and then yeah, 50 resist to stun. Apex Predator, yeah, there's no point in trying to...
Perched at
Yeah.
the very precipice of oblivion.
So from here I can only... Yeah, I cannot transform anymore. Can try this, but... Yeah, I'll only hope, of course, is the Flagellant. Yes. 8 bleed, so even if we lose the Plague Doctor, we can still do it. Fortunately, I cannot use a Throw Dagger anymore because it's in front, 7 to 14, but I'm risking everything. I think I need to risk everything. 18% is not great. So 6 to 11, 11%, 7 to... Well, it's not too much because it's not blighted. This only works with blighted. 18. Yeah, probably it's not worth it. Okay, got the crit with the pick. There's hope. Think I'm done with you. 18. Okay, perfect. Finally they're hitting the one, but it's just RNG, I guess. And now we can finish it off, right? Probably. It would be very unfortunate to lose now. 8. Okay. Didn't get to play doctor.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal
And
themselves.
she's... okay, we have still hope. Huh? There's still hope. If I use healing now... Removed the thing. -2 accuracy, -5 damage, not too bad. And now I can use the exsanguinate, but yeah, actually don't want to get healed. But anyway, yeah, someone needs to survive, but it works well. I could have used the normal attack, but yeah, if I Abomination only.
Success so clearly in
Okay.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So if I knew that there was a room over there, which I didn't think that the scouting is only after. I thought when we entered the room that there was no room, but yeah, I didn't try much escaping, so forgot how it worked. So if I didn't escape, we would probably be fine. Right now, yeah, very stressed out. And do I have... yeah, only for food. So yeah, before I pick the gold, let's do the opposite. Actually, are you dying? Just in case, I don't want to lose minus 20% stress. It's a bit risky. I don't want to use the food. Yeah, it's very helpful. Minus 15% stress, plus 10 dodge. Yeah, she's the one with the plus 15 dodge that I don't want to lose. So let's do this and hope for the best, I guess. Oh, I had room for gold all along. Okay, quest location. Doesn't seem to be any battles, so if there are no traps... Thankfully I have a shovel. Brought 2 of everything. Yeah, I didn't use the food to heal because, yeah, that's much longer than expected. But yeah, I should expect... I tried... So far I played only on Stygian, so... Now it's much harder. And I... Okay, that was close. I don't know, I don't think the traps kills you if you are out of that door, but... yeah, that was very bad. I think I have 100% chance, yeah, to disarm. Yeah, the stress is getting to me. So now we are done, right? Nothing else. Nothing else. Yes.
The maddening whine of multitudinous wings abates. Let us hope that is
Okay,
the
we
end
stopped
of
the
things.
mosquitoes that lowered our stress healing, but we are done. Okay, that was extremely
In those
close.
younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
Everyone that comes in contact with the ancestor becomes horrible monster. Not sure if this one was his fault though. We got this, not sure how to activate plus 20% max HP, but I'm glad we helped. Oh, that's the games. Okay. Wait, what? 4? Okay, the game lied. I thought it was a short level 1 mission instead. 4 XP means that it was much harder, so thankfully we survived. That was close. I mean, if the crocodile attacked the Punishaffer instead of everyone else, it would be fine. Plague Doctor wants to go to Warrens, anywhere else but here. And Plutomania might lose me some gold, but Beast Slayer is very good. If we find beasts. I don't think the Warrens is a great place, so this squad I kept for, of course, works well with Blight, these 3. And would be good for the Ruins or the Cove. Not very helpful in the wheel that we did recently. But they were expendable, but they survived. And now the Hamlet has been restored to a livable level of degeneracy.
So insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
All regions will experience a growing infestation. Maybe I shouldn't have done this so early. I wanted to make the game harder, I guess. That's how it works. And I forgot about all the free stuff. I used mostly, to get for good quirks that are more expensive, and also for the, of course, Cryptomaniac. But I think it's much better to focus on the positive ones than when it's free. Now the Crusaders have some very good toys to play with. So I've discovered the Healer Crusader, which is very good, but not sure if it's best on the back, since Holy Lance with the Highwayman, we were able to attack every time, so in that situation it would have much better to have battle here over here. But I guess stress is good too, so yeah. Now we can use the Jester, save a lot of money on stress unless there's a horrible battle. Also, you cannot... I need to waste 1500 again. Unless we get a free... how's it called? A free event.
Now loosed from their brackish prison, they will spread like locusts across our land.
Okay. Oh. Curse-carrying insects have begun to spread over the estate. Infestation low. Okay, so this definitely makes it harder. And now kill one Baron level 3. Only level 3. Okay, so yeah. It wasn't a normal level 1 mission. I don't want to do level 3 because I want these ones to face another boss. Level 1 boss. Fortifying Garlic. And I've been ignoring the Nomad Wagon because unless there's a 50% discount, I don't think it's worth it. The trinkets, just too expensive. The good ones are too expensive, but I also noticed this one. I didn't click the Jeweler. Oh, that's the Comet Shards. Okay. 25 crystalline trinkets. Yeah, weird trinkets. Not sure how helpful they are, but we cannot afford to grind that. Yeah, I don't know how helpful they are when we will be able to get them, because the next mission is level 3 and maybe the Endless Dungeon will be level 5 or 6. So. And still no leper. And no room. Huh? Yeah, we can afford the barracks. Also, I forgot to rename the Abomination. And here goes the Ruin option. My goal for this video was to reach the same point we were on the Stygian Campaign. Missing a bit of grinding and the Swine Prince, but Darkest Dungeon 2 is coming out of early access very soon. I could try and rush the Swine Prince, but I'm already playing sloppily since the Hag, and nothing can top the surprise crocodile attack, so I'm going to end this one here. Let me know if you liked or disliked this format. Still experimenting, but Darkest Dungeon can get grindy, so I'm going to edit anyway. I don't know how much, to make a long campaign more interesting. If you already know the game, of course. But the introduction was already when I started blind, so we go step by step, learning every mechanic, and so far I think I understood the basics. It will take much longer to master the game. Much longer. That's why I'm editing. We'll see if Darkest Dungeon 2 has a different rhythm next week. For now, thank you very much for watching. Take care.